I'm here today with Paul Bell. So when did you first hear about the Battle of Lewisham? When did it come to light for you?
I was first elected as councillor in 2010. And as part of the introduction at the council, we were told about a number of events that occurred, two tragic events obviously in my ward, but also we were told about events in New Cross such as the Battle of Lewisham and the New Cross fire as part of the induction to when we became a councillor. So that's how I knew about it. I've lived in Lewisham since 2008 and I didn't realise until then. And then subsequently I found a plaque by a tree outside the Glassmore Leisure Centre years and years later that commemorated it. But I think today is a really good day for it to be front and visible on a historic building in New Cross to show that Lewisham stands up against racism and against fascism, and it's ever more important now because of the growth of it. And there's an aspect that social media shows you more what's going on around the world, and that racism is always with us. And one of the problems of racism is that when you have society that's unequal, when you have society where there's austerity, where services are being cut to people, then that ignorance grows and that resentment grows. And actually what we should be doing is investing in our society and our community. And ultimately we will triumph against racism, but there's education, there's economics that are at play here as well, and we need to challenge those assumptions which are utterly wrong. Charlottesville, that we saw over the weekend, where people are being attacked and there are Nazis walking the streets, we just have to be really vigilant about it because it's a disease. And it's usually caused by ignorance, it's caused by people thinking they're superior, and it's about a power thing as well, because people think they can have power over another human being, and that is the worst form of discrimination as far as I'm concerned. And there are other forms of discrimination, but racism is something that is unacceptable in Lewisham, it's unacceptable in London, in England and the United Kingdom. And because of the Battle of Lewisham, people stood up to that and fought against it, and we don't suffer as much as some places in continental Europe. So there are places in Russia, for example, where my partner and I can't go. A, because we're a gay couple and we get beaten up, but B, because he's Chinese and he would be racially abused. So we're lucky in one respect, but we're lucky because the people that said you will not pass on the streets of New Cross that day, well, 40 years ago today.
Oh wow, that's very shocking to hear that. And that's crazy to think that even today that is still going on. You would think 40 years on that there would be a change, but clearly there isn't. Do you believe that this should be taught within schools? Because a lot of people, even within the community, they're not actually aware that this battle took place. Even me myself, I wasn't really aware until I came to the project for What's the Story to get more information. What is your take on that?
I'm quite shocked that it's not taught actually in Lewisham schools and it's not taught in UK schools, because one of the reasons we don't have such a huge fascist element in this country is because of the battles of Lewisham and others around the country. And for it not to be taught in Lewisham, I did not know that, so I will take that up because it really should be taught in Lewisham schools. And it's a unity thing, it's black and white together. And that is so passionate and so powerful when you've got people coming together to say, no, we're not going to have you goose-stepping morons walking up and down our streets. This is our homes, this is where we live. So I'm quite shocked it isn't, so I'm going to take that up.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that you're going to do that, and thank you for your time. It was lovely speaking with you.